What's going on, Bay fam? It's your boy Bay Area Transparency, and we're back in here again with another video. So this video I took on the day I went live back in Napa, California. I went back to the parking lot where I was arrested at in Napa, California, where they put up those no trespassing signs that were vague and weren't clear, and you can actually go in because victims of crimes can go in, and so on and so forth. That's neither here nor there for this video. I actually wasn't even arrested in the police parking lot. I was arrested on the firefighter side of the parking lot. Anyways, I did this live, and I went and asked to speak to a police sergeant. And after waiting for over an hour, nobody came out. No sergeant, lieutenant, captain, no Napa police officer would come out and speak with me at all. I wanted to speak to him about possibly taking these signs down, since I had been in the parking lot all day where I was arrested in. For over an hour I was in that parking lot, police going by me, nobody said a word to me. I feel that they understood that it was okay, and maybe there was some police reform going on. However, I guess that was not the case, because nobody would come out and speak to me. When I was walking away, I had a fire department truck yell at me with a guy hanging out of the window laughing, taking pictures, and just kind of being weird. So I went over to the fire department to see if I can get their information. And within minutes, the fire department had police over there, a lieutenant and a sergeant. So I had to wait over an hour, couldn't speak to anybody. And within minutes, they had cops over there to go ahead and speak with me, hoping they were going to kick me out of the fire department. This is that video of what happened. It would be amazing if the Napa police and the city of Napa would stand with us for police reform and in support of the Constitution and the First Amendment, people filming police, so that we can clean up and try to bridge this gap between public and police. And I asked them to do that this day. This is the answer I got. Bay Area Transparency, and I'm out. All right, Bay fam, as I was walking away, we had a firefighter in one of these fire trucks yell whoop whoop with a camera to take a picture of us. So I'm gonna go check them out now, see if they need anything, what that was about, all that good stuff. Felt a little ignorant, as if he was trying to antagonize or something. Where was it? Couldn't just leave well enough alone, huh? Ignorant. So it's gotta be an open fire office, right? Located, face mask required. Yeah, this must be open. I don't know if there's a secretary or not, but knock knock. Just need to get a little service. This is interesting, man. I usually don't come into fire departments.
Hi there.
How's it going?
Good. How can I help you?
Just wondering who was just driving that truck there and yelled at us and took a picture of us.
Well, I don't know. Did they let you in here?
The door's open. I mean, fire department, right?
Yeah, but it's private, so if you guys don't mind exiting, and I'll talk to you outside.
Where's the public office at?
Well, everything's public, but you have to be invited in, because we got, COVID rules and different things going on, so.
I mean, none of that's on the door, right? It just says wear a mask.
Right over there.
It says wear a mask, right? I looked at the door. I didn't see anything.
Okay, I'll get mine now.
Let me see. Mask required, 8 to 5. Do not enter if you're feeling sick. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right out, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sick. So I'm just curious as I usually don't come into fire departments.
Okay, let me get my mask, because I was totally caught off guard by this. Let me get my mask. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, this is definitely public, open to the public. Oh, I believe it was the individual who was running to get into the back seat that he was driving.
What's going on, guys? I'm sorry, I missed it.
So yeah, I was just walking down the street and we had that specific fire truck right there stop at the intersection of Seminary and maybe Clay, I think it is right there, and kind of stop and yell at us, woot woot, with their camera out of the window, taking a picture of us.
This
so
one right here?
Yep. So
Okay.
I want to get the name of that individual because based on the fact you guys are on company time when you're doing that, public money. I can file a California Freedom of Information Act request for those pictures and everything else on that phone.
Sure.
I don't come to fire departments. I really respect you guys, but that was like provoking and antagonistic. And so, unfortunately, now I'm going to have to get all that information from that guy's phone. So, if we can figure out who that was, so I
Let
can
me do a little research and figure out who that was.
Cool.
And I'll get back to you with some information.
Yeah, cool. Okay? Yeah, that's perfect, man.
Okay.
I was totally away from you guys. Like, I have no interest in you guys at all.
Like I said, I don't know what happened.
I like firefighters, man. My son's about to be a firefighter.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
Right on,
but unfortunately, that guy decided it was funny for whatever reason. So,
okay. Yeah, let me. I'll tell you what. I'll go out here with you, and
I mean, he's not in there anymore.
he's not back
You just had another truck leave, and so I don't know if he parked and ran because there was a guy hustling to get in that other truck.
Yeah.
And they took off. I don't know if he was in there. They shut this door, so they might be back in your guys' area back there.
Okay.
But yeah, unfortunately, I got to get that guy's info so I can pull the phone records. So
Okay.
it's just one of those things, man. He was better off just
Yeah, like I said,
giving
that's
away.
all news to me. So, you guys just mind coming out here and waiting out here, and I'll be right back with you, so I can go in there and talk to them and see what's going on.
I'd rather wait right here. It's hot out, man. It's cool in here.
Okay.
It should just take a minute, right?
Well, I just got to go figure out where he's at. I don't know if he's on that side of the station or where.
Copy that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just wait a second.
I'll have to do some research on that. Okay. But if you do want to file the Public Information Act, here's this information to the city clerk's office.
What?
Just-
I got to get a name in order to do that. If I don't
So
have
I
the
don't-
name,
I don't
I
know who did
can't
it.
get the phone, right?
Yeah, I don't know who did it because they're not here. They're on an incident or something. I'm not sure where they're at.
We can call him.
I don't know who it was. So until I get some more information, I can't tell you who.
Okay.
But you can just say it was a, if you think it was a fire department person, that's totally fine to do that.
Well, it was for sure. Yeah, I got it on camera.
Yeah.
So, and, in a big red fire truck, right? It's hard to say it wasn't fire department.
No, I get it. Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll just sit here for a while until that truck comes back, and then we'll go at it again until I can get a name. How about that? Does that work?
Well, again, I don't know what rig you saw.
It was that one specific.
Okay.
Yep. So when they come back, I'm assuming if nobody's here, it's one of those 3 or 4 people on there, and then you can say before you left this truck, who was driving that truck, and then we can get a name because it was the driver specific.
Okay.
So
once we get back, so what's going to happen is that you'll file that, and I'll have that information of who that person is and their phone records if they did in fact have some kind of photography on there about you.
Gotcha. So I'm not going to leave until I get the name. I'm not going to just trust you to get me the name, right? Or to know who it was by the time I file this. I'm going to wait for them to come back. When they come back, then I'll leave with a name, hopefully, right? If they're being honest and upfront. So it's just much easier for me. So I don't have to send something in and get a response saying, we have no clue, provide us a name, and come back to get a name or anything of that nature. It's easier for me to have the name now. So.
Right. So the person that's driving, again, if you're requesting information from their phone, what happens is they'll come to us and say, did you take a picture of any off-duty people or anything like that? That person's going to say yes or no. And then at that point, that information is moved forward. So in other words, if they did say yes, we did film somebody, then the phone records will be basically, confiscated at that point. But I can't tell you who it is at this point because I have no idea who did it or who was driving.
No, I get that. But when they get back, it should be easy to find out, right?
But again,
it shouldn't be a problem.
That's going to be in part of an internal investigation. So I can't just go out and start figuring out who that is right now off the cuff.
So you can't figure out who took a picture.
I can, but I'm not going to be sharing that information with you because could be a part of an internal investigation.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying.
Right, but the thing is that I'm very positive that you guys have to identify yourself to people when they ask for it. So if I say who was driving that, you gotta give me a name. Yeah, I can guarantee it's in your policy. If I have to, I can pull your policy and look for it.
Yeah, we don't have any policies like that.
To identify yourself to somebody you're dealing with?
Well, if we're in uniform.
And he was in uniform
Right.
driving a truck, so
But you weren't asking for it at the time.
I'm asking for it now.
But again, until we do an investigation, I can't tell you who that is.
I know, that's what I'm waiting. It's not an investigation. If I came and that truck was right there, I'd be like, walk up, hey, what's your name? Get the name, and I'd be gone.
That's
It's
not how an
easy,
investigation works. So we'll do an investigation, and then we'll be in contact with you. It's not an immediate thing where this happens like right now, because we have to do a whole process.
So what happens when you go talk to your people and they say, no, none of us didn't take a picture? What happens then?
Well, then we investigate it from the other people's standpoint. We'll ask them information or questions about the incident and go from there. We have a whole process. It's called FBOR, Firefighter Bill of Rights, because they have rights too. So we're not going to immediately incriminate somebody based on, we have to investigate the whole thing, figure it all out, and then we get back with you once we figure out the results of that investigation.
Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll stick around until that truck comes back, and I'll get the names of all those guys that are on that truck, and then I'll have a better idea because it'll be one of them. So, because you said nobody else is back here, right?
Nobody else is back here.
Cool. Yeah, that works. I'll stick around until they get back, and then I'll get all their names.
Okay.
And then I'll just put all their names on it.
You're welcome, but if you'd like to please stand outside, because this is our private building.
I mean, this isn't private. This is definitely a public lobby, right? You've already said it's open to the public.
If you're invited in, yes. But if we can't have you just standing in here. We don't know, who you are, if you have a gun, knife. I can't be in here doing work because I don't know who you are.
Yeah, I don't think everybody's an enemy. The thing is
I'm
that
not suggesting that.
if gun and knife is irrelevant because it's not an enemy thing, right? But can I come in here if I need to come request paperwork from the fire department?
With the fire department, we will.
This right now is business.
Correct.
So
but we have an investigation to uphold.
Let me just tell you how the law works, because I don't know if you're up on the law. The way it works is this is open to the public. It's a public lobby, which means I can be in here because I have business.
Right, but you can't spend the night in here.
I can stand around and just film in here if I want, because this is open to the public lobby.
Correct.
So
but
I could stay in here for
business.
10.
Just here loitering.
Just filming would be business.
No,
it's called 148G of the Penal Code.
Okay, if you want to stay here overnight.
I'm not going to stay here overnight. I'm just going to stay here 10 minutes till your guys get back.
But again,
so they can be here all they want. They know better. So
we're not going to give you the immediate information right now because we have to do an internal investigation.
I know, but I can get it off their name tags when they get out.
Yeah.
So like I said, I totally don't even want to deal with you guys. Super respect for firefighters. I already let you know that. But at the same time, there's no reason that guy had to do that. So
I don't know
at this point, I just have to get his info.
That's all speculation because I don't know exactly what occurred.
I understand you're going to back your guys up. Yeah. It is what it is. Do your thing. Either way, I got to get their info, and so I'm going to get it. So I appreciate you trying to help. I mean, it doesn't look like you went to talk to anybody. It looks like you went to get police instead of trying to find your guys. I mean, it's cute, but it's irrelevant.
No, I went over there and looked, and nobody was here.
Okay.
So
there's no reason to bring them back. I would have just talked with you. Right?
I totally understand, but
yeah.
You have to see it from my side of the fence. I'm in my office, right? I don't know you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you have anything on you that's going to harm me. So when you come in...
Well, I can guarantee you I don't. So.
That's fine.
Is there any way you can get him the name of the firefighters
easy.
on the end here?
There we go. There's 3 or 4 guys. Just get me their names, and I'll be gone.
Go that direction with
Hell yeah.
I can.
Perfect.
If you feel like that's going to be the best way to go.
If he just wants their names,
that's all I need.
Go on to CAD and give him their names, and then hopefully they can be on the way.
That's perfect. I'll be gone. I don't want to deal with you guys. I really don't. I respect you guys.
All right, let me see if I can hunt that information down for you.
Perfect. Easy. That's all I needed, and I'm out of here. Oh, the signs. Is there one of you guys a sergeant? Oh, we got a sergeant. Medina, how's it going? How you doing?
Very well.
Huh? Very well? Oh, I couldn't understand you with the mask. Hey, what do we got to do to get those signs taken down in front of your guys' driveway there, the parking lot, the no trespassing signs?
I don't know.
That I went and talked to your front desk. I'll just say this. I went and talked to your front desk, asked for somebody higher up so I could talk to them about it. And is this the higher up?
That is the higher up.
And you're the LT, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Awesome. What do I have to do to get the signs removed that you guys now know, I'm assuming, because I've been in that parking lot all day, right? Officer after officer after officer has seen me. And I even gave you guys a thumbs up on YouTube. And what do we have to do to get those signs removed?
So,
What I'm asking for is one of you higher ups to come out and take them off with us. Or I'll take them off and I can bring them to you guys.
Just a brief snippet of some history we've had here in this area, Mr. Moore.
Thank you.
I don't
Appreciate
know
it.
who's driving.
Yep, 3 guys. That's cool. That's all I need. I can put their names on the paperwork.
Okay.
That works. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Like in the last year, we've had somebody that tried to steal a patrol vehicle. In the past, we've had people that have dumped stolen cars back there. We have fire apparatus that is left behind for engines that have gone on strike team. So there's sensitive city resources that are left unsecured back here. We've asked for a secured gate, a secured area here. Unfortunately, those requests have not been met. The police department admin has worked with the city attorney's office, and under city attorney's guidance, those signs were placed there. And we're trying to restrict public access to it. We have been,
But
know,
you can't.
well,
It's clear, right?
They're up there right now, and they're going to remain up there as of now.
But we can still go in there? Public can go in there?
Mr. Moore, I mean, we want this area restricted.
I got it, but
we've been monitoring you, and you haven't like tampered with any of the items and stuff. At that point, it's my concern right now.
I mean, the thing is you can want the area restricted, but it can't be because it's open to the public. Open to the public legally means being able to walk in without crossing a gate, door, wall, fence, something of that nature. So the fact that you want a fence there,
well, there is legitimate reasons for that. Like I said, we literally had somebody try and steal one of our patrol cars. Was actually inside of the patrol car, an on-duty patrol car. That's been in the last 6 months, a year, something like that. As you can see, there are resources out there that are unsecured. 24/7.
then go. I mean, what police cars? I mean,
fire apparatus.
I know the thing is that so those signs right now, if you guys arrested me unlawfully, right? That's per my attorneys as well, right? So we don't have to argue that. The whole thing is those signs are illegal. They're unconstitutional at this point. Okay, there's a reason why the charges were rejected against me, right? So especially because the wording on the signs was wrong the first time. Now the signs, you got to understand that area is open to the public until there's a fence up. And why would the city waste tax dollars putting a fence up when that parking lot has been like that for X amount of years, 30 years, I don't know when this was built, and there's been no fence up.
Over the years, we have had problems on this side lot. Legitimate problems.
That's just something that's not, I don't think a fence is going to stop that. If somebody wants to hop in and mess with one of your cars, they're going to do that, right?
That's happened too. There's also been law enforcement agencies that have had their rifles and other equipment stolen out of their patrol cars. So yes.
I mean, but the answer isn't unconstitutional signs, right? So that's what we're just trying to figure out is how can we get those signs down? The thing is my people they're gonna go hit the mayor and the city manager again and all those people and tell them it's clear that parking lot is open to the public. Pull the signs down now because we've been in there all day. And there's really nothing, and I was hoping you guys would do the right thing and not do anything about it because I don't want you guys to look bad. But at the same time, now the next step needs to be taken where we take the signs down. You guys don't have a million people coming in there.
There's constant reevaluation for these things, but at this point in time,
political.
As you can see, the signs remain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're just gonna keep pushing on it and be back.
I understand.
The thing is that you guys in your press release had even said that door on the side is open for people to go to for a more discreet access to the police department for victims to go to, right? One person can go there. That's called public access. That means everybody goes there. Understand that's not your building or your building. That's the public's building. That parking lot is the public's parking lot. Can you guys restrict cars there? For sure. Can you guys restrict somebody coming in to film something of that nature? Negative. You can't do it. Okay, till there's a fence there. So leave them up. It's your choice. I just wanted to get it on camera. You guys still trying to hold your stance on it so we can help take it to the next step. And I got that. So that's good enough for me. Just a bad decision you guys are making. I mean, take the signs down. It's easy. It would have been dope if you guys would have came out today and said, hey, we'll take the signs down. You're right. No big deal. We don't want people in here, but legally we can't do that. We're here to uphold the law. And you're right. Boom, gone. Would have been super dope, but I see your guys' position. It's like that, I don't want to call it arrogance, but it's like that stubborn grudge is still there. I know you guys are pissed that I'm here, and you don't have to be. I'm not against you, right? So,
I understand you're doing your thing right now. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not mad at any one of you guys personally, so except the guys who ripped on me when they arrested me. Other than that, the signs. I mean, come on, just do the right thing. That's the whole point. So. And your stance is, we're not, they're up, they told us they can be there, and other than that, I have no clue about it, and it's just not the right thing, so. But we'll work on it. You guys will hear from me.